Hey guys, I'm Sean Cheek of WebPianoTeacher.com. How you doing? Today we're doing something epic, something that is just out of this world. It's an arrangement, a piano solo arrangement of Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne. Now, we need to give the girl credit who had played this on YouTube because she is phenomenal, and you should look it out. Look it up. It's Gamazda, G-A, and then Mazda, like Mazda the car, M-A-Z. Gamazda, and it's a Crazy Train performance, and it's just awesome. And she plays on this white piano, and it's just really, really cool. So that's what we're learning today, and we're doing the free part one, teach the whole thing on the website, but we're going to do letters on the whiteboard like we always do here by ear. But I tell you, if you want to support this girl who does this, go listen to it first so you can hear what we're doing. But you can buy her sheets. Now, they're not like this with the letters. They're just actual, sheet music notation. But to show your appreciation for having this arrangement on the YouTube, it's great to do that. So buy her sheets. Anyway, so let's get going here and see if I can play this even at a slow tempo. All right, so we got a rest to start with, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, and ripple it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1. Did that wrong? Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Bum, bum. And then I'm going to, from memory here, I think it goes. And then. Okay, so you get the idea. It's Crazy Train. All right, so my deal here is not to perform it because nobody's going to outperform this girl, but I can show you how to play it, break it down and teach you each little part and show you what to do. Even some of the parts that are going to be technically difficult, I can show you little shortcuts that are going to make it where you can play it where you don't have to maybe move so much but still have the same effect. So those are kind of cool. I can give you all that as well. But it's on the website, and it's going to take, probably 20 lessons maybe to do all of it, but it's going to be a blast. Let's get to the free part one here. All right, so we have count one is a rest. That's a quarter rest if you've ever read traditional music notation, and sometimes I will write those just as a just to help me out for the rhythm, even though you guys maybe aren't counting it. But it's 1, 2, 3. So you have A sharp up in the top, A sharp octave like this. Left hand has an A sharp right here, so they're all unison on A sharps. 1, 2, 3. So a dotted rhythm there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then into and triplet. So these are just straight eighth notes. A natural, G sharp, G sharp, G natural, F sharp. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and triplet. Now, when you play those, you want them to be smooth, pretty much. So you can use different fingerings that help out. People on octaves tend to just play their fifth finger all the time. But if you have a flexible enough hand, and most people do, I think, if you try it, you can use that fourth finger sometimes on the octave, and sometimes even the third, but definitely that fourth finger. Okay, so when you're playing this, you can do 5, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4 on my right hand. It just makes the octaves a little easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then when you get here, we're going to bump, bump, 2, 3, 4. So we want space in there, okay? So make sure it's not just enough to play the right notes, but at the right time. But sometimes you need what we call articulation, which is the style. And sometimes we'll have space in there, short notes as opposed to long notes, connected notes. So you need to look at the style there. And if you know the song really well, you know to put space there. F sharp, A, F sharp. Now this is where he goes I. So Gamazda does something pretty cool here. She does the echo thing with just going with F sharp, A all over the place. So that's what we're going to do here. So A, E, F sharp. So after you play the F sharp, you do this F sharp, A with 1, 2, then hop up, F sharp, A with 3, 5. And you just have to get there. All right, when you play it, you there's no time to prepare. You can't and then go, okay, F sharp. You just got to go for it. So when you're practicing it slow, you might go, But see, practicing that way isn't going to help you go fast. You just have to hop and try to land it. Like a frog jumping from lily pad to lily pad. Just, you got to go for it. Sometimes the frog misses, right? Slips off. Sometimes you'll miss and slip off the key, but you have to go for it. So you go F sharp A, 3, 5, and then back to 1, 2. But see how my hand just gets there? I just hop. It's a technique thing. If you'll learn to do that, it'll help you in everything else you play. It's not just in this song, okay? So learn that hopping motion, okay? Just go for it. Just get there. And you'll split that F sharp, miss it a ton of times. It's actually easier to hit a black key because, you know, there's nothing right next to it for you to mess up. I know you have a white key. I seem to miss those more than I do the black keys. And then you just continue with that. But you go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now when you go to D, 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 E. When you go to the D, you're on this F sharp A right here. So I go 3, 5. And I'm just going to use 3, 5 again on the high one. And I'm going to use 3, 5 again on this one because it's just, I just feel that in my hand. That, right? See the hopping? I don't know how I'm nailing that. You know, a little miracle this morning. There, I missed it. Good. And then the last one I do with F sharp A with 1, 2. Okay, so I'm starting with the one up here on the D. Then I do 1, 2 on that one. That's just my choice for fingering. Guys, you don't have to use my fingerings. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. It works for me. It may not work for you. You might find something that's a little different that does work for you. All right, so if I start here, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Oops, sorry. All right, the reason that's hard is because I'm trying to, you got to look down at your hand to land those. All right, but then I forget what I'm doing. So anyway, right here, 1 and. There we go, 3, 4, 1 and 3 and 1 and 2, 3, 4. Then we'll learn a little scale. That's just a chromatic scale. Okay, we'll do that in part 2, and I'll show you how to do it where it's, you know, it's not crazy fast. It's not crazy train. It's definitely doable. And then we get to the fun part. Okay, we'll get to that. But let's kind of recap now and play what we've done in this free part 1. All right. Let's play that now at a kind of a slowed down tempo. And here's a little advice too. If you can get to where you can play something really solidly at a medium tempo or kind of medium fast, under tempo that you want to go, if you can do that really solidly, then it's not that big of a step to go a little bit faster and play it as fast as it's supposed to go if you have it solidly in the lower tempo markings, okay? All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, whatever that is. I'll take a look at it, and we'll do it on the part 2. All right, hope you guys enjoyed that part 1 free lesson here on YouTube. The rest of it, this is just the tip of the iceberg, guys. We got a lot of work to do on webpianoteacher.com to learn the whole thing. And my thanks to all my viewers, and especially to Kamazda, who wrote this incredible arrangement, who played it, and we all get to enjoy it. Talk to you guys later.